Congratulations to my coworkers in ATU Local 308 for their promotions into the Universal Rail Supervisor craft. Although you will have some managerial responsibilities, you are in our union and are a layer of support for the train service workers to get our job done safely. So please continue to help us avoid write-ups. When it comes to commendations, you deserve all that and more. And we all survived the deadly first wave of the pandemic, as well as the hazards that our greedy employer refuses to eliminate. I've worked with quite a few of you as a flagman and a motorman, and now as a Carman or a rail car repairer. I've worked with some of you all in the shops when you were switching. It is very inspirational to see you make this step. I too have received commendations and photos when I was a customer assistant and flagman. It felt great to be rewarded, no matter how much substance it lacked. But in my opinion, it is important for CTA management to recognize hardworking employees. Moreover, that recognition should be complemented with better pay and benefits for all, and a permanent entry on our M100 work record. However, here it comes. For some of our elected leaders to pose in photos with the very same managers who are responsible for the horrific working conditions and extreme punishment in which we suffer daily is absolutely deplorable. It truly pisses me off. I'm out here in the field helping coworkers battle for their lives, and I need to know I can count on you all to back me up. The message you are sending to me and many coworkers smells of collaboration and corrupt conduct. Although I am not surprised with President Eric the Boss Dixon, as he has arranged a secret deal with management to illegally block me from representing you all when you're being punished. In my short time as a Local 308 union steward, I have dealt with enough cases to clearly understand these men and women in management, including most politicians and the mayor of Chicago, are not our allies. Not in the least. We have absolutely nothing in common with them. My questions for the Local 308 elected leaders who indulge in these photo ops with management. Local 241 President Keith, the Anointed One Hill, is posing with managers all the time. Are you just trying to compete with him in some kind of boss-loving photo op contest? What exactly are you all smiling about? Do you think that these managers have any fear of you or what you might do when they abuse us again? Do you understand that posing in photos with our bosses makes us a laughing stock among many of the least militant unions in our country? Many of us are fleeing the train operator duties because it is a hire-to-fire two-person job that the CTA has made absolutely unbearable, especially for one-person operation. It is fed through the horrible CSA and FTTF programs, which perpetuate poverty and have workers doing dangerous full-time work at very little pay and benefits. Why even spoil the moment being in these photos? Let our coworkers get their kudos, but stay out of it. We need to know that you all do not approve of the way the CTA management treats our talented, hard-working coworkers. You all need to stop sending out these conflicting signals about your allegiances. Choose a side, for God's sake. For decades, your good relationships with this stingy public transportation agency has benefited no one but a privileged few. Our membership rolls are dropping. Morale is in the toilet. Riders are fleeing and going out of their way to not even ride our trains and buses. I can barely convince my own family to ride the trains or the buses. Members don't even vote or care about what's going on in the union because you all are so disconnected from us. You can hate my outspokenness. Oh, there's that boogeyman again. Drat. You can blame the Chicago Transit Justice Coalition for the disintegration of our union. Any responsibility for our misery. But when it comes to making yourselves appear to be united with CTA management in the perpetuation of poverty and dangerous working conditions, you only have yourselves to blame.